Hey everybody and welcome back to another video, and today we are reacting to the most amazingly beautiful places in America. And if you've seen any videos on my channel, you will know that America is on my bucket list of places to visit. I have got so much that I'd love to see and do in America, and the sporting events that I want to go and watch are adding up by the day. I mean, I don't know how much time I'll need to accomplish all these things that are on my bucket list, but I can tell you what, I'll make a good crack at it when I eventually get to come and visit. Yeah, the Americans get a bit of a bad reputation about, oh, they don't know anything about geography. So many people don't have a passport. So many people have never left America. Why would you? I tell you, they've got the sea, like the snow sports, the cold sports. You can go skiing in that. They got deserts. They got everything there. It's all there. Why would you need to leave? Most people here in Europe, if you live somewhere like in the UK, you want to go to Spain because it's warm and you got the beach. It's the same thing. They got everything all in one great wrapped up package. And so I don't think you deserve the rep you get. And that's just my opinion. Please don't take it to heart if you are offended by it. If you are offended by it, drop me a comment. I mean, I'm getting a few of those lately. Someone asked the other day, what's with the creepy white hoodie? And yeah, I didn't realize I was on a fashion shoot, so I've taken the hoodie off and exposed the old bald head. I'm down in the basement to try and get away from the noise upstairs, so it is a bit cold down here. If you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you're feeling extra frisky, you may as well hit the like button as well. I have got a buy me a coffee page down in the description if you fancy supporting the channel. If not, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that sort of stuff, but if you can, that would be awesome. If not, you're awesome as well. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the most amazingly beautiful places in America.
From sand dunes resting near Colorado's mountains
deserts
to a rainbow-colored body of water,
I don't know
here
what that
are
is.
the most amazingly beautiful places in America. Number 10, Angel's Landing.
Oh.
This awe-inspiring rock formation is located in Zion National Park in Utah. It is also known as the Temple of Aeolus and is 1,488 feet high.
This may be the wrong video to watch because I can tell you something now. My bucket list is growing, so I'm a bit worried about that. But this is the kind of thing I love. I'm an outdoorsy kind of person. I'm not interested in cities really. I'm happy to go out in the bush and do things that I love doing, hunting, fishing. Things that I'm not able to do here in Europe all that much. I'm trying to get my fishing license this year though, but we'll see.
Hikers must take a 2.4 mile long path to reach its peak, which contains several sharp switchbacks, some of which are called Walter's Wiggles. These arduous turns were named after Walter Roosh. He was Zion's initial superintendent and created the switchbacks in the mid-1920s. There is a point called Scout Lookout, which many hikers stop at if they are worried about the remainder of the climb. However, if visitors are able to continue, they will reach the top where the most astonishing views are available.
Look at the views.
Angel's Landing is highly renowned due to its semi-short trail and the payoff once you finish the climb. The scenery of Zion Canyon is striking from the summit. The layers of rocks are aged 270 million years, dating back to pre-Triassic times. The green vegetation of the canyon's floor dramatically contrasts the red, multi-hued walls of the jagged stone. The stunning perspective...
Just so you know, if you heard that, that wasn't a fart. My goose is by the window. He likes to look at himself or prick the goose.
One gains from Angel's Landing makes it one of the most beautiful places in America. Number 9, Nepali Coast. This shoreline is located on the northern side of the island of Kauai in Hawaii. It stretches for 17 miles. However, a large part of this coastline is inaccessible due to its jagged rock formations that jut vertically out of the water. These cliffs reach far above the Pacific Ocean.
Doesn't look real, does it? It looks like that's been like a painting or a drawing. That doesn't look real at all.
Protruding up to 4,000 feet. There is a trail leading to this area on land, but it is difficult to traverse and spans 11 miles. So, the best ways to take in the views of Nepali Coast are by boat or plane. Although people don't inhabit this area today, there are records of settlers and natives living here from 1200 AD to sometime in the 20th century. The dramatic cliffs and bright green colors of Nepali Coast, in contrast with the blue ocean waves and clear skies, make it one of America's most astonishing places.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Number 8, Great Sand Dunes National Park. Most people imagine these smooth, breathtaking
you see what I mean? The
formations
diversity of the
existing only in
landscapes
Middle
over
Eastern
there.
deserts. However, the Great Sand Dunes National Park is located in Colorado. The dunes are overwhelming as they reach up to 750 feet high and are the tallest in America. They also take up about 30 square miles of land. The park itself spans over 107,342 acres. The sand was left behind by massive lakes that once existed.
I don't think I can ever comprehend how big America is. Some people have commented on my videos saying, yeah, you want to do this and you want to go there, you're going to need months to cruise from place to place. So yeah, I suppose I need to sit down with the missus and be a bit more realistic in my planning. But
in the area.
Wow.
Due to volcanic activity, increasing sediment deposits, and climate change, the lakes dried up and left behind a sand sheet. Once winds began blowing, the dunes were created. For a desert area, the temperatures in the park are much lower than what you'd expect. The average highs only get to be around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. However, the lows reach far below freezing. So visiting the sand dunes during winter months might not be the best idea. Nevertheless, the smooth waves of sand next to the rugged mountains create a beautiful
it looks like
and unique
liquid
distinction. Number 7. Carlsbad Cavern. This amazing cave is located in New Mexico in Carlsbad Caverns National Park.
We have got some pretty cool caves here in Slovakia where I'm living now. We've been to a few of them. There's actually one just up the road from me. That's pretty awesome as well. I have got another YouTube channel. I'll stick the link down in the description if anyone's interested in what my life looks like here in Slovakia as a foreigner. Being from South Africa, it's a bit of a change for me, but I'm loving it. I haven't been happy here in a long time since we moved here from the UK. So
one of the cavern's most renowned areas is its giant
limestone. Caves actually scare the hell out of me, though. I've seen some videos and read some stories of people getting stuck in caves, and there was some, I don't know what the story was. I can remember tidbits of it where a guy took either his scouts, he was like a leader of a scouts group, or like a school teacher. He took some kids into a cave and he actually got stuck. I can't remember whether he survived or not, but if you've seen any caving videos where they I would freak out. I couldn't do it.
Chamber,
so I'm happy when it's big like that, but no small spaces.
It is about 4,000 feet long,
Look at
625 feet wide, and 255 feet tall. It is North America's 5th and the world's 28th largest chamber. One of the cavern's most renowned details are the alien-like speleothems.
Yeah, I was literally just gonna say it's like an alien. It's almost like a different planet. That is awesome.
That hang from its ceiling and ceaselessly grow due to water drizzling through the limestone. Some of them also rise from the floor, meaning the entire cave is decorated with strange organic structures. Adding to the natural allure of this place,
see that just in the shadows, I'd freak out. I'm out of there.
Viewing of Carlsbad Caverns mini rooms and formations. The lamps glow in various colors, giving the cave an even more surreal appearance. While enjoying a guided tour of the cavern, visitors can experience a light show at the end that truly illuminates all of the beauty this wonder has to offer. Number 6. Watkins Glen. This state park is located in the Finger Lakes area of New York. Perhaps the most eye-catching detail of Watkins Glen is a gorge that is about 400 feet deep.
I wonder if you can jump off there.
It was formed by Glen Creek when glaciers from the Ice Age sank further into the valley, causing the stream to become steeper. This created more rapid waters and cascades. There are numerous waterfalls within this area of the park, including the Central Cascade.
They're so clever with those shutter speeds, and they make that water look so beautiful. And I've been to some places where I've seen photos, and I've said to the missus, we've got to go there because I've seen photos like this. And we get there, and I'm like, what the is this? This is nothing like the photos. So that's something to be aware of as well.
Cascade and Rainbow Falls, which is considered one of the most captivating. It descends beneath the Rainbow Bridge over varying steps of jagged rock, flowing into the pool below. However, this entire area of Watkins Glen State Park is beautiful. Green vegetation grows within the crevices of stone, and running water adds to its dreamlike ambiance. There is a trail that allows people to walk through the gorge with ease and enjoy the scenery throughout this remarkable place. Number 5. Multnomah Falls. These stunning cascades are located in Oregon. A Norwegian businessman named Simon Benson bought the land and added a bridge, trail, and lodge to the area surrounding the falls.
Oh, that looks amazing. I don't need it that big even.
He then transferred his ownership to the city of Portland so it could be used as a public park. Multnomah Falls.
That's got everything for me. Bush, water. You know, that's my happy place. If I'm near water and there's some scrub or bush behind me or near me, I am like a pig in SH1T. I love it. I love being outside.
It is the tallest within Oregon.
Not today though. It's freaking snowing outside and it's spring.
Mountain underground springs. The Cascade formed approximately 15,000 years ago as a result of the Missoula floods. During autumn, the leaves in the area change from green to bright orange and red, creating an astonishing distinction between the water's blue-white hue and the surrounding forest. During the winter, snow falls and blankets the vegetation, giving Multnomah Falls the appearance of a winter wonderland cast in an icy monochromatic scheme. However, this place is enchanting during all 4 seasons, making it one of the most amazing places in America. Number 4, Grand Prismatic Spring.
Yeah, I was interested to see what this is.
This otherworldly hot spring is part of Yellowstone National Park and is located in Wyoming. It is the most significant in the United States in size and is the world's 3rd biggest. It measures 370 feet across and is about 160 feet deep. It also puts out about 560 gallons of water every minute. It was noted by scientists participating in the Hayden Geological Survey of 1871.
I'm going to read up on this.
The spring was named after its striking neon colors that contrast significantly from the land surrounding it.
That is crazy that's even real.
The bright hues of Grand Prismatic Spring are due to microbial mats that circle the mineral-rich water. The mats create numerous different colors.
That looks, you see, take away the trees and everything. That looks like another planet. That is, it's almost freaky. Looks like a dragon's eye.
Like appearance. They are generally brighter in the summer, whereas they become dark green during the winter. The spring's brilliant blue center and color-changing exterior make it one of the most beautiful places in America.
That looks amazing.
Number 3, Dry Tortugas National Park. This unusual park is located 68 miles to the west of Key West, Florida, and is only accessible by plane or boat. Dry Tortugas National Park is recognized for its barely disturbed coral reefs, tropical birds, and tales about shipwrecks and treasures. The main focal point of the park is Fort Jefferson. It is an immense, incomplete fortress and is the most massive brick masonry within the Western Hemisphere. It is made up of over 16 million bricks. It is known for its mix of historical artifacts and natural wonders. From colonial years up to the beginning of the 20th century, the Dry Tortugas served as an American naval base and provided shelter and a fueling station. It was later used as a prison and is where 4 people were held for conspiracy.
I tell you what, put me there in prison. Like, I've never wanted to go to prison, but that looks amazing. I mean, yeah, it's a punishment, you're locked away from your family and stuff, but there's worse places in the world to be locked up, isn't there? Damn, that looks beautiful.
Lincoln's demise. However, nowadays the Dry Tortugas is a remarkable place where visitors can enjoy the vast wildlife while they dive into history. There are nearly 300 species of birds within the park, as well as various stunning fish. Number 2, Glacier National Park. This remarkable park is located in northern Montana and takes up over 1 million acres of land. It has more than 130 lakes, hundreds of animals.
There's the old Derek. I love those things.
And over 1,000 types of plants. It is part of a larger area that is sometimes called the crown of the continent ecosystem. Glaciers originally formed the vast mountains found within the park during the world's most recent ice age. However, most of them have disappeared since then, and the National Park Service says that the remaining glaciers will most likely be gone in about 12 years due to the warming environment. Nevertheless, this park is still bright.
Us humans have got a lot to answer for, haven't we? How we've really effed up this planet in a lot of ways. I mean, if you think about how, look at that. It's just so beautiful, and then we just come along with our bulldozers and tear it all down and build factories and stuff in places like that. Because you got to think about where it's really like industrial and built up now. Once upon a time, it probably looked a lot like these places, which is such a bloody shame in a way. I know we need all this technology and stuff that we have nowadays, and I say need as in, I mean, I could quite happily live without a phone or anything now. I mean, I'm very rarely on my phone anymore. But yeah, take me back to the cavemen.
Breathtaking. There are numerous hiking trails for visitors to explore the wildlife on foot, and ice blue lakes for people to take in the scenery by boat or kayak. The crystal waters of Glacier National Park reflect its majestic snow-capped mountains and evergreen trees, enhancing its natural beauty. There is even a highway called the Going to the Sun Road, so travelers can enjoy the views inside their vehicles. This park's diverse landscape ranges from forests and mountains to valleys and tundras, making it one of the most magnificent places in America. Number 1. Horseshoe Bend. This section of the Colorado River is located near Page, Arizona.
No,
the rapid current cut this peculiar shape into the red rock of the desert landscape. The trail to get to this natural wonder is less than a mile long, but poses some obstacles along the way. Around 200 million years ago, sand dunes blanketed this vast open area. When minerals and water began flowing in, the dunes eventually turned to stone. Over the centuries, various other sedimentary rocks layered on top of the sandstone. The elements then wore away at the formations, revealing lower areas of sand and tall cliffs.
It almost looks like a mine. If you see some of the mines, like the gold, is it gold or diamond mines that they dig out like that? It almost looks like that.
In limestone. So today, there are some areas of deep sediment along the trail to view Horseshoe Bend. But further up the trail, you can see the jagged rocks. If you pay close attention while you're hiking, a small dinosaur footprint can be spotted about 150 feet from the trail's end, giving proof of the area's ancient history. After climbing to the top, the view of Horseshoe Bend is stunning. The deep blue water of the Colorado River outlines the bright red rock formation that appears to jut out of the center of a giant bowl. The 1,000-foot sheer drop to its base and layers of the surrounding cliffs add to the overall beauty this place exhibits. Which of these places would you most like to visit?
Go on, answers in the comments. Where would you like to visit most? I think, I don't know if there's anywhere there, because I've already got my plans. I mean, there's a couple, like that fort. I'd like to go see that fort on that island. That looks pretty awesome. That where the prison used to be, or where they had some prisoners. That looks amazing. I think that would be my top, because it's beach. It's got a bit of everything there, so I think that'll be my choice. But this is the problem with watching videos like these, is my bucket list will continue to grow. And I'm hoping I get to at least tick off a few of these things before I pop my clogs and I'm 6 feet deep. So hopefully one day, if there's any millionaires out there fancy flying me to... I'm joking, of course. But yes, I want to come and visit one day. I mean, I'm very blessed where I live here in Slovakia as well. We've got some beautiful mountain ranges, some beautiful lakes. And I'm constantly outside. Apart from the winter, I struggle a bit with the winter, I have to admit. I think that's coming from South Africa, where it was really warm, and I'm just not built for the cold, really. But it is what it is. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome rest of the day. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.